guys, thanks very much for coming back and joining me today. If you're new, my name is Julie. Today what I'm going to be doing is talking about movies that were made by Disney that have failed. So they're basically Disney movies that pretty much failed and lost a ton of money. First one is The Lone Ranger. Now this was based on a famous radio show and it's basically a film about a Native American called Tonto. And this character is the lead character in the movie. He is played by my favourite actor in the world, Johnny Depp. Now I personally love this movie. I have seen this movie twice now. I saw it on television, I didn't get to go and see it in the movies. But it was really hyped sort of marketing wise. I found it quite humorous and quite funny. But I can kind of see why this movie sort of flopped, because maybe in a way kids might not want to go and see this type of movie, might not enjoy it. You know, it's kind of like Mary Poppins would be much more enjoyable because there's music and that sort of thing in it, but this was based on a famous old radio show. I don't know if that's why it failed, but I was quite shocked that it actually didn't do well, guys, to be honest. But that's just my personal opinion, we're all different. Just for the production alone of this, guys, it cost $255 million. But they also spent a massive whopping $150 million just to market the movie itself, and the movie only made $260 million. So they didn't even make back, you know, it really failed. Let me know why you think this movie was a big fail. If you enjoyed it, why did you enjoy it? The next one is John Carter. I remember when this first came out, it was a huge hype. Now this is a film, guys, it's not like an animated cartoon, it's an actual movie. An actual movie. You know what I mean? It has humans in it, it's not like cartoon. I am literally the worst YouTube ever. I definitely need an award, someone get on that, someone get on this. But swiftly moving on, guys, it is an American science fiction movie about a princess from Mars. For me, I have seen this movie, I've only watched it once, and I thought it was just too all over the place. It was very boring, maybe plot holes in amongst there. It's time that I won't get back again. I'm sorry, I just did not like the movie, which was a shame because I'm a big fan of sci-fi. I'm all about science fiction and the movies and everything. So I was quite disappointed because I don't know about anybody else, if you can remember, back in the day when this was released, I can remember it was really hyped. Disney pretty much were sort of thinking this was going to blow everybody away and it was going to like knock the movies out of the park or whatever. But it was the opposite, guys, because this lost a massive amount. $200 million is what this movie lost out on. So you can let me know in the comments below again why you think this movie was a fail by Disney, and also if you enjoyed the movie, why you enjoyed the movie. Third one, guys, I actually really enjoy. I've seen it twice now. It is an animated cartoon called Mars Needs Mums, and of course, like all of these, it was made by Disney. So I really liked it. It's sort of like a science fiction cartoon, basically. It's basically sort of like a space comedy, and I actually like the humour in it. I think it's really funny. I think the animation is really well done, and I think it got really underlooked, to be honest. But here's the problem where I think this went really wrong, guys. First of all, just to let you know, this movie cost a massive $150 million to make, and it's really sad. This is going to be really shocking. It only made 6.9 million, and I think that's really sad. And I think actually there was like a sort of little sort of small sort of side company that did parts of the images and animation and things like that, and that little small company that sort of worked alongside Disney for this movie, because it did so bad, they actually shut that little company down. It's closed now, so that's quite sad. But I really enjoyed it, guys, and I would actually recommend, if you are a Disney fan, that you give it a watch, and then you can come back and let me know what you think. Where I think this was a major fail was probably down to a marketing standpoint and also the title of the movie. I had never actually heard of this movie before. It was actually, I can't remember who it was that told me, but anyway, someone told me, have you ever seen Mars Needs Mums? And I was like, no. You know the way if someone goes, have you heard of Frozen? Have you heard of The Lion King? Snow White? Mary Poppins? You're like, yeah, I've heard of that movie. But I don't think it was even advertised. I didn't see it advertised once at all. I have never seen it on television. So that was probably a huge problem. I don't know why it wasn't really marketed. But as well, the title, when they said to me, Mars Needs Mums, I kind of thought, that's a weird title. But that actually was what drawn me to watch it, because I'm just a weirdo. But let me know if you've seen it and let me know why you think it did so badly, and it's really bad because I loved it. The last one that I wanted to talk about today, guys, is Treasure Planet. Now this is an animated science fiction sort of cartoon movie, and I absolutely loved it personally. I just want to say, first of all, I seen this in the movies, and I also have watched it at home maybe 2, 3, 4 times, and I will certainly watch it again in the future. It's really enjoyable. The reason why I don't think it did so well is firstly because it might be a bit out there for some audiences. There is ships in space, so if you think that's a bit out there, then that's possibly why it maybe didn't do well. Now also, just as a very small side note, it's a very small reason, I'm pretty sure from what I can remember, any Harry Potter fans can let me know, round about the time that Treasure Planet was released, I'm pretty sure Harry Potter came out. Now that wouldn't have been the major cause of how much this movie actually lost, which I will get to, but I think that that might be a small part that played in why it didn't do well. This movie lost $85 million. There was supposed to be a Treasure Planet 2 movie released, but Walt Disney made the decision straight away pretty much to cancel it straight off the bat. Of course, going by 85 million being lost, I wouldn't like to imagine that they would have brought out a Treasure Planet 2. I was going to say part 2, but Treasure Planet 2. I don't know why it didn't do well personally, but you can let me know because I'm a bit confused. I absolutely loved it, but again, only my opinion. Only my opinion. As you can tell, guys, I actually liked all of these movies apart from John Carter. So let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Please don't forget, really importantly, guys, to click the little notification bell below, because a lot of people have been telling me on YouTube that they're not getting notifications, and this is basically because this is something I have found out by sort of getting to know YouTube and doing my own personal research, that notification bell only goes out to people who YouTube think are going to be interested in your videos, or people who have clicked on it. So unless you click on the little notification bell, whatever side it's on, so confused, as always, I'm confused every day of the week, then you're not going to be notified and you're not going to have a clue, a notion of when I post a new video. And I would love it if you would keep coming back and watching my videos. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you can please consider subscribing. We're all lovely and friendly here, and I love talking to everybody in the comments below. So if you'd like to see another video like this, guys, please let me know, and I'll see you all in my next video. And to anybody watching who loves Star Wars as much as I do, may the Force be with you. Bye! I'm so crazy.